Exercise. Do I feel safe? Time needed 2 minutes. Location anywhere. Take a deep breath right now. Ask yourself, do I feel physically safe most of the time? Then ask yourself, do I feel emotionally safe most of the time? If the answer to both questions is yes, take a deep breath and say to yourself, I'm grateful that I feel safe today. If the answer is no or maybe to one or both of these questions, first just take a deep breath in and out. Now think about why you are not feeling safe. Perhaps a relationship doesn't feel right, or maybe you feel out of control, or maybe someone spoke to you in a way that made you feel uncomfortable. Breathe deeply again and say to yourself, I'm going to do what I can do to feel safer in my life. Think about someone you can brainstorm with, a sibling, a friend, parent, teacher, mentor, school, or community counselor to find ways you can feel safer in your life. Asking for help makes you feel powerful. Try and try and try again and again and again. Do you have any memories of what it was like when you started walking? It's worth watching a baby who is learning to walk. They begin by reaching, maybe crawling, some slide from side to side or roll over and over, or come up with a new movement no one has seen before. Then most babies begin to pull themselves up, perhaps on a piece of furniture or with the help of someone else, and then they fall. Often, if you watch a baby tumble, they fall on their bottom or the face, maybe they cry for a few seconds or maybe they giggle. But the amazing thing is that most babies will try to get up again. They will fall, but they will also get back up and try doing it again. When you get older and smarter, you may forget that. As a toddler, before you were able to do most things, you had to try and try and try again and again and again. Even though you had to keep trying, you didn't spend too much time thinking about how difficult it was to stand up and balance, or that it could be embarrassing when you fell down. For some reason, though, perhaps as you are getting older, when you stumble over something, you get nervous or embarrassed. You decided that maybe it's not worth trying to do it again. And you convince yourself you don't really care, even though deep down inside, maybe you still do. This is all normal. It's part of becoming more responsible and making good decisions. But once in a while, bring back that baby energy and remember how good it felt after all that effort and the trying and falling to make that first walk across the room. How about taking a moment to turn around and around, or to crawl on the ground like you are a baby again? Let's go, laugh, and just be silly. Exercise. Name my feelings. Time needed 5 minutes. Location anywhere. Sit comfortably. If you are comfortable, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Now just see what happens as you do nothing but breathe. For example, you may feel tired and want to go to sleep. When you feel this, just say to yourself, I feel tired. You may start thinking about something that upset you at lunch. Just say to yourself, I feel upset. Your mind may wander to the birthday party you are supposed to go to this weekend. Just say to yourself, I'm excited. Every time you notice a feeling, say, I am the feeling, and continue to breathe in and out. If your mind stays on that feeling, just feel it. But once it starts wandering and you feel something else, notice the new feeling. After 5 minutes, you can take a deep breath and go on with your day. This exercise helps you become more aware of your feelings. Generally, your mind wanders from one thought and feeling to another. This is normal and natural, and as you get to know your feelings better, you can learn how to make choices and do things to take better care of yourself. Create a list of your feelings. Keep adding to this list. Name your feeling is really powerful. Exercise. What can I control? Time needed 5 minutes. Location, a quiet place where you can think. Materials needed, a piece of paper and a pen or pencil. Look at the list of things that may be part of your life. My family, my room, my house, my friends, my school, my neighborhood, my body, my health, what I eat and drink, how I move, how much I exercise, how much I sleep, how much time I spend on homework, how much I do extracurricular things, sports, music, dance or other, how I spend my free time, my mood, my feelings, my goals, my words, how I treat others. Think about the things that you can control or influence on this list. Write those down on your piece of paper. Each one of us can control different things in our life, and sometimes these things can be due to different circumstances. Be honest with yourself about what you know you control for yourself, what you may be able to influence or suggest to others, and what you know you cannot control. For now, just having this list will help you become more aware of the parts of your life that you can change or adjust when needed. As you go through this book, you can try to also focus on things you may be able to influence. The fact is that sometimes you can control or change some things in your life, and other times you cannot. For example, you may get sick and your doctor recommends you rest. You cannot control being sick at that time, but you can decide to follow the doctor's recommendation so you can feel better soon. Your moods may also swing from feeling happy to frustrated to depressed to lonely all in one day. But if you know that moods come and go and that sometimes you can influence them, maybe that will make your day just a bit easier. For those things you cannot control either all the time or just sometimes, planning in advance about how you can feel safer may also make your life easier. You can also think about what you could brainstorm with to make a situation better. Perhaps this can be your parents, a sibling, a teacher, a school, a counselor. They may not be able to change much either, but at least you will feel like someone knows more about your situation.